I clean my face twice a day, but never with soap. At night, I use eye makeup remove to take off everything around my eyes, shadow, liner, and mascara, and then wash the rest of my face with a drugstore cleanser that foams slightly. In the morning, I dab pen a cotton pad with water and refresh my skin with it. That's it. If your skin type is dry, I would swap the foaming cleanser for non-foaming creamy cleanser. This will remove makeup and clean your skin without stripping it. If your skin type is oily, use a gentle foaming cleanser morning and night. Remember, you don't want that tight feeling after you wash, just a clean feeling. Cleanser versus soap. Is one better than another? In general, I find most soaps too harsh for facial skin. Of course, there are some on the market designed just for the face, but even though can be too strong. I know some people can imagine having clean skin without good soaping down, but it is possible. Cleansers are liquidy or creamy and come in a container or a tube. There are two varieties, cream cleansers and foaming cleansers, but it's not that simple. Within the cream cleanser category, some slightly foamy, while some don't and are poorly creamy. And within the foaming cleansers, you get some that foam slightly and some that very foamy in stripping, making them not that different from bar soap. The wording on the packaging of some cleansers can be unclear, so they don't really explain what you are getting. Confused? Sorry, is slightly confusing. But once you find the right cleanser for you, and this will be easier and your skin will be all the better for it. Look for sample size cleansers at the drugstore. You can try before buying the full size option. If you are at a department store beauty counter, ask for samples. Don't be shy. That's why companies make samples. They hope you will like the product enough to come back and spend your money on a full-size version. The next step is removing your makeup. You should never ever go to bed without removing your makeup. It's no different from brushing your teeth. Both are activities that should be nightly routines in your life. I won't even bring up flossing, but hopefully you floss at night too. As I mentioned, makeup removal is a two-step process for me. First, I use an oil-based eye makeup remover because you need a very targeted product to gently break down makeup such as mascara and liner. Your basic cleanser doesn't have what it takes, whereas the oil in the remover will help break up the product. Saturate a cotton pad with remover and press it against your eyelid and or lashes. Leave it on for a few seconds so the product can do its job. Then whip the makeup away. Don't try to do your eyelid and lashes all in one swoop. Do a section at a time. Don't use cotton balls to remove your eye makeup. They are not effective at a job and will leave wispy threads in your eyelashes. Don't even rub or tug at the area around your eyes. The skin there is very thin, so you need to be gentle. Use a cotton pad for safe eye makeup removal. Next, I wash my entire face with my cleanser. Your cleanser should be enough to remove the rest of your makeup. If you find that you still have makeup residue on your face, try using makeup remover, wipes, or towelettes before your cleanser. The combination of eye makeup remover, wipes, and cleanser should get off every last bit of makeup. Lazy girl makeup removal. You come home late from a date, a party, a work, whatever. You're super tired. You know what it's like. We all had those nights. All you want is to put your head on your pillow. The last thing you want to do is take off your makeup and wash your face. But please do not go to sleep with your makeup on. That's the worst thing you can do for your skin. At the very least, use makeup remover, wipes, or towelettes and give your face a quick once over. Try not to talk and burp too much when taking off your eye makeup with the wipes. If you buy wipes that both hydrate and remove makeup, you can skip moisturizer and go straight to bed. Sweet dreams. Can I use makeup remover wipes for my eye makeup? You can, but you might find they are not saturated enough to remove your mascara. A targeted product is a better idea. Step 2. Sun protection. I think it's fair to say that I'm obsessed with sun protection. Everyone knows that sun exposure causes wrinkles, so the earlier you start protecting your skin, the better. There are so many great sunscreens on the market that you really don't have an excuse for not using one. Formulas used to be heavy and greasy, but they are lightweight and sheer versions today that you will barely notice on your skin. I like to apply my sunscreen in the morning right after I've cleansed my skin. I do this before applying any other products like serum or moisturizer. I believe that your skin needs to absorb the sunscreen for proper protection. This just happens to be my personal preference. If you want to put sunscreen over your products, that's fine. I use a minimum of SPF 35 and apply it to my face, neck, and chest. Your chest is very prone to sun damage because the skin there is so delicate. It's easy to forget to apply sunscreen there, but try to make that one of your daily skincare habits too. Every time I see my mother, I'm reminded why it's good to use sunscreen. She been using it for decades and doesn't have any wrinkles. And one thing, don't forget your hands. I always apply sunscreen to the backs of my hands. I split my time between LA and New York, and when I'm in LA, I drive all the time. Your hands are exposed to a lot of sun, and then they are on the steering wheel. Your hands tend to be the first place where signs of aging appear, so some vigilance when you are younger will pay off. The next step is retinoid cream. I'm a big fan of retinoids, a special category of skincare product. These are creams derived from vitamin A and renowned for their ability to boost collagen production and smooth fine lines. Retin A is the most famous retinoid around. You need a prescription for the most effective retinoids, and they can be expensive, although you only use a tiny bit at a time. They are powerful products, so using more doesn't mean it will be more effective. Every evening, I apply a retinoid cream to my nasolabial folds, the lines that run from outside your nose to the corners of your mouth. My forehead, my crown's feet, the little lines that radiate from the corners of your eyes. I do it from prevent wrinkles. It's not that I'm against aging, I'm just looking slow it down. This is one of the steps I'm taking. So why doesn't everyone use retinoids? Well, some people find their skin is too sensitive. You need to be religious about sun protection when you are using retinoids because they can make your skin more sensitive to sunlight. There's also the cost and the hassle of getting a prescription from your doctor. If you are trying retinoids for the first time, don't use your product daily. Start by applying it every few days and let your skin get used to the product. You should discuss all of this in advance with the doctor giving you the prescription. Want an over-the-counter version? Look for a retinol product. Perhaps you've seen it work before. You will find serums, night creams, face masks, moisturizers, and more with retinol as the key ingredient. You won't experience the same dramatic effects as you would a retinoid, as retinol is a less powerful version, but is definitely less expensive and easier to acquire. You still need to be smart about sun protection though. Retinoid or retinol? I started using a retinol moisturizer when I was 17. I like to rate my mother beauty back and use her products. When I hit my mid-20s, I upgrade to retinoids. Really, it's up to your discretion as to when you start using these products. Retinol is gentler and less abrasive than retinoids. So if you never try this supercharged vitamin A ingredient, take a baby step and use a product that contains retinol first. The next step is serum. Serums are another category of skincare that might be new to you. Basically, they are supercharged creams that provide a range of treatment benefits. You wear them alone and under your moisturizer. I apply serum all over my face, chest, and neck as part of my AM and PM routines. In the morning, I apply serum on top of my sunscreen. In the evening, I apply it after using my retinoid cream. There's a few factors to consider when choosing your serum. First, what is your budget? There are serum